Emily, that is so boring.
Oh, go! Open it.
What a bad bitch that.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a talking video. I do not do these enough. The last time I did a talking video like this was literally when I was telling you my story of why I want to become a YouTuber. That's not enough. So today is going to be a talking video of how life has been recently, why I've stopped posting, why my hair is like this. Not really, my hair. My video today is not about my hair. So, if you really want to dive deeper into my digital diary of this channel, watch my video and more videos like this when I post them. If you don't, you're not a real fan. Just kidding. Disclaimer. Just for this video, this will contain sad elements and pretty depressive elements as well. So if this triggers you in any way, bores you out of your mind, or makes you feel sad, I'd recommend skipping the video. That way you don't feel bad, you know? Like, I don't want anyone to watch something and be like, ooh, that made me really uncomfortable, because I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. But if that doesn't trigger you and you're like, this might just be boring, Emily, I'd recommend still watching it, okay? Like, please support me. Okay, let's dive into the video. First of all, why on earth is my hair short? Well, let me just end that right there. Remember when I tried to cut it? It looked horrible. My mom booked me a hair appointment with her friend who is no longer in service of cutting hair, but is a hairstylist. And she gave me this bob. My inspo pick was a bit shorter, but she wanted it this short. That way it wouldn't look super duper short when I curl it. She gave me these cute bangs, and I love it. I seriously love it. Now, I wish it could be shorter, but it's okay, honestly. Like, I'll get it trimmed in a bit anyways. Second, why have I stopped posting? There's genuinely been nothing to post. My life has been boring recently. Like, a lot of drama has happened, but there's been nothing to vlog exactly. That's why I want to start making more talking videos. That way I can post while giving you guys info about my life. So, all my past videos, even this one, is the process of me closing this section of my novel to life. I am closing this section off. We're going to be opening a new section of my chapter after winter break when it's second semester. And we'll see how much I've changed from winter break, and then we'll see how I'm going to be continuously changing throughout second semester. So, let us begin discussing how freshman year has been, how it was going, how my life is going right now. Also, why I haven't been posting. Okay, let's go. Hey, I swap positions, camera angles. So, reflection on the beginning of freshman year. The beginning of freshman year, I was literally so swaggy. I had all the aura. I had really cute outfits. I was in the mood to make new friends. And I just was super duper positive. I was positive, and then the stress came in. Oh my god, how do I turn in this assignment? Oh my god, I just transferred classes. What do I do? Oh my gosh, I just got a really bad grade on this quizzes. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I told myself, calm down. Calm down. You're literally a sweat. You're going to literally get valedictorian your senior year. Chill out, Emily. And I felt like that was my future self talking to me, because now I have a 4.0. So, what happened was I was in this Spanish class that everybody hates because the teacher's low-key a pedophile, but some people glaze him because they like to glaze pedophiles. So, I was in this Spanish class, and I got a really bad grade on something, and I was really stressing out because I didn't understand the class, because there was one thing he said at the beginning that I never understood, so I didn't take all the notes I was supposed to. And I was stressing out that I didn't take all the notes that I was supposed to, so I eventually crashed out. And I was crying every day, and I was stressed out. I also had COVID, so I lost my hormones from being sick. And I couldn't go to soccer because I was sick, and I thought everyone would hate me because I'm already a bad player. It was bad. beginning of freshman year, okay. Beginning of freshman year, bad. Right? And then I don't know how to find my people, because I'm still hanging out with some of my middle school friends and one of their high school friends who I'm now like friends with. And I was like, I don't really know if these are my people. They have so many friends, and like I don't have as many friends as they do, and I want to have as many friends as they do. Hold up. I don't know why I said hold up. I was like, I want to have a lot of friends. I want to be connected with so many different friend groups. I want to have like 5 friend groups. I want to be not popular, but like super well known. So, there was some drama. I got called, which it probably will get taken off of YouTube, but I got called a mag that started with an F. And I've been called that my entire life. Because, I'm gay. You guys probably, I'm pretty sure I've told you guys that before. But if I haven't, oh well, I am. So I've been called that a lot. And I've been called it by mostly straight people. And this was a straight person calling me this. So that was my final straw. Stopped sitting with them. Still love her. Hate that she says that. So I'm in this new class because I dropped out of Spanish, right? I start becoming friends with these 2 seniors, right? They are so sweet. I asked to sit with them one day. Boom. I sit with them every day now. I went to one of their birthday parties. We're best friends now. We have a group chat. Our friendship is so good. And I'm going to be really sad when they leave. Because their friendship is so pure and so good. So, would I say that was the end of the beginning portion? Let me think. Okay, I started to make friends outside of that little middle school group. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. You know, I've got a lot of friends. That was the end of my beginning. Middle. I felt so left out. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't feel left out. I felt like I didn't belong anywhere. I was like, okay, these people all know each other. Nobody knows me. And, I don't know. I feel weird. Like, I feel out of place. Not a lot of people know me. So, I'm just weird. And I thought I was stupid. You know, I kept getting bad grades, which is just A minuses. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna bring down my GPA. I'm so bad. I'm so like horrible at everything. You know, I was bad at soccer, which that ended quick anyways. I was just horrible. I felt like I was horrible at everything, and it was on and off days. Like, I was like, high school's better than middle school, but you have to be mature in high school to deal with high school things. Middle school is nowhere near as good as high school is. Never will be, because people are immature in middle school. But high school's also... Whoa. I did not know this slime had that. But high school's also, like... I'm sorry. That was disrespectful, but whoa. Whoa. But high school's also the place where, like, you need to get your stuff done, or it's gonna... Ah! I'm spinning! My toes hurt. I'm just gonna sit like this, okay? High school is also the place where you better get your stuff done, or it's gonna regret you in the freaking long run. I'm sorry. Is this supposed to be a serious video? I can't do this. High school is also the place where you have to get your stuff done, or it will affect you in the long run, right? And so I'm stressed about that, right? I'm like, I want to succeed. Period. Oh. Can't show you guys my ankles. Period. I'm like, I need to succeed. So, I changed career paths, instead of going into journalism, going into law. I still have a real big heart for journalism, and I'm really sad because journalism's low-key easier. But I would get so much more money, which that's not what I'm worried about, and I would be so much more successful as a lawyer. Which, as someone who hasn't grown up as being rich, having money and like a stable income would be so incredible to me. So I'm going with lawyer. Going with lawyer. So, the end of my middle of freshman year. You're probably thinking, Emily, you're low-key doing good, right? So I feel like all my friends like me, even if they have some cons, they like me. I'm literally perfect. I love my life. If only I knew what awaited me. The last few weeks of school. Let me just say, hold on, let me pop my bag. Oh, God dang it. Okay, I can't pop it. This chair. The last month or so of school was when it went all wrong. It went all wrong. My friends, they started to joke, but there was no joke. They'd be like, oh my God, you're literally so dramatic. Okay. Are you sure you're feeling okay today? You're looking... Were you a weird kid in middle school? Oh yeah, I definitely would have bullied you in middle school. Yeah, nobody cares, bud. Those are some examples of responses. Not responses. Those are some examples of things that people would say to me. They turned evil. It was like, what the heck? It was like a flip switched in their brain. They're like, last several weeks of first semester, I think we should all gang up on Emily. Kill her. Dun, dun, dun. That's what they were thinking. And it only gets worse from here on out. Last 3 weeks of first semester, okay? Keep that number in mind. Last 3 weeks of middle school. So, okay, we have Thanksgiving break, we have turkey break, and then we have 3 more weeks until we have Christmas break. That's how my school system works. So, first week, going pretty good. Tuesday and Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday? No. Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday was an easy school day. Tuesday and Wednesday, we get snow. And we're snowed in. So we don't have school, but we have those NTI stuff. One of which I filmed that YouTube video on, which I'm pretty sure was Wednesday. And life was going pretty good. I had a crush. And it was going fine. My friends were nice. Life was peaceful. Till that one Friday. First period, people were mean to me. Second period, it was relentless. People were horrible. People as in my friends, guys. Keep that in mind. Random people wouldn't just be mean to me. Like, these were my friends, and they were being disrespectful and rude. He was very rude. Okay, I need to be serious. But they were being so, they switched up on me. Like, what the heck? And then, fourth period. It was okay. I tell them how horrible my day has been. They're like, what the heck? Why would they do that? I was like, exactly. Why would they do that? Fifth period. Horrible. Sixth period. Not too bad. Seventh period. Horrible. Oh my God. Literally horrible. Which, I don't know if this happened that Friday, but I'm not surprised if it did. But one of the days, I was literally... Yeah, it was this Friday. I was standing on the stage talking to people, and my friend almost shoves me off. Mind you, okay, my class is theater workshop. I'm literally in the auditorium. Here's the stage. Right? Here's the stage. Here's the edge. I'm right here. My friend shoves me and I almost fall off. Everybody starts laughing. I'm like, that's not funny. I almost fell. They're like, oh, right. It's not funny. And they make, like, they're trying not to laugh face. Like, it's not funny. I almost fell. And then I jokingly say, just because of the fact that the last few days, people have been odd. Not the last few days. The last few hours of the day, people have been odd. So I was like, I hate everybody. Yeah, I said it. Oh, I don't like any of you guys. You guys are so rude. And the girl who almost shoved me off the stage, she crashes out. She goes, I know you're not talking about me, because next time you want to vent to me about your hair, don't even try it, girl. She tries to, like, I don't even know what she was trying to do, but she tried to jump at me. And people held her back, like, boo! You're so scary trying to beat up a freaking freshman, you weirdo. I don't care if you see this. I hate you. I hate you, my entire soul. Wait, you guys can't see it because my bank thought I was doing this. So that was weird. Second week. I get ghosted by somebody. And once again, my friends are being weird. So I texted somebody that Friday and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Not that Friday. It was over the week. It was Sunday. I get the text back. Yeah, sorry. I just don't think we'd look good together. Okay. All right. You didn't think to tell me that, like, before we started the talking stage. It's okay. The third week. This week. Horrible. Oh my God. People have been so disrespectful. And it's literally made me think, why am I so annoying to where people have to be this rude? Like, I've been treated so horribly. I've been treated so horribly these last few weeks. And it makes me mad. It makes me so mad. Because you guys are supposed to be my friends. And you're making me feel like crap when I'm already stressed about the holidays. So that's been the last few weeks. Also, it's been this entire semester summarized. So there you go. That's my summarization of this last few of this entire semester. Let's dive into the deeper stuff. This digital diary, I wanted to find myself, and I thought I found that. I thought I found myself and my friends, but I was wrong. I was so terribly wrong because, no matter how much I change myself, I could be happy and ambitious, or I can be quiet and observant, and they would still find ways to, like, be rude to me. But, like, I'll never be enough for anybody. Nobody understands this. When you've been bullied as much as I have, like, no one believes you. First of all, no one believes that. They're like, bullying kind of doesn't really exist anymore, so I feel like you're lying. Like, no, I'm not. But also, when you've been bullied this much, I'm not going to really say it traumatizes you, but it leaves a scar on you for life, and it makes you know who to look out for. So when your friends start randomly, like, treating you differently, and it's weeks upon weeks upon weeks, over and over and over again, and when you're like, hey, that was low-key mean, or you actually, like, look like you're getting sad, and they don't do nothing, and they call you dramatic, guys, that's a sign you need to get away, okay? I'm serious. But I'm not going to follow my own advice, okay? Because listen, I'm known to be very dramatic. I am so dramatic. I'm, like, the most dramatic person ever. So that's what this is. I feel like I'm being too dramatic. Because, like, also, am I really communicating with my friends? Like, my friend told me something about what she thought of me when she first met me. And I communicated. I was like, what is that? What's that supposed to mean? And it kind of led us to a bit of a debate or argument. And, like, she got upset that I argued back. And whenever I tell my friends about a crisis and they give their opinion that I don't agree on, and I, communicate back, they're like, well, don't ask me about something like that ever again. So I feel like maybe I'm not openly communicating more, but there's not much to communicate with because they're kind of dismissive, and anything I say is kind of brushed off either way. Like, I'm ignored either way, so there's no point. Let's move on to the next. To be real with you guys, because I don't feel like I've been, I don't know. I feel like I've been real this entire video, but I don't feel like I've been open. I feel like I'm sugarcoating this. So, I've been so depressed the last few weeks because I know my friends don't like me. I know. They can reassure me and be like, no, we like you, Emily. Like, we like you. But I know they don't. I know, I can tell, because I can tell when my friends start to not like me, because I've had a lot of friends, right, over my entire years of my life, and they've all left. So I know the signs. I know the signs of when a friendship is going to end, and I know when someone, stops liking me. So I'm just used to it at this point. Like, I'll meet someone, they'll think I'm cool, I'll think they're cool, but then I get too much for them. Right? So I really need to shut it down. I feel that in order to be liked by people, I need to stop being myself. I need to shut down who I am. Because if I don't do that, then people are going to think I'm annoying and they're going to argue with me and disrespect me because they're like, okay, well, this girl, she's too bubbly to the point where she's not going to defend herself. She's just too happy. So I've been really sad about that because it's something I can't change, right? I've changed it before. I mean, I could change it if I want. I could go back to school next semester, completely mute, look at everybody like I don't know them, like I did 8th grade year. But I refuse. I literally refuse. I was so sad 8th grade year. I was so sad. I had no friends. I didn't talk to anybody. It was so boring, too. I literally went class to class, talking to nobody, doing my work, going home, crying. Next day, getting checked out. I had so many absences because I texted my mom in the bathroom saying, please come get me. These girls are literally bullying me. These guys are laughing at me. Please come get me. I'm so miserable at this school. I don't want to feel like that again. I don't want to feel like that again. But I know I'm going to have to because my friends don't like me. I know they don't, because no matter how much they're like, oh, I like you, oh, I like you. No, you don't. If you really liked me, you would look at me like you, felt some joy at least when you're around me. And it's not just the way people look. I know some people have an RBF, but you can tell in someone's eyes how they feel. And when they feel, irritation when they're around you, and I know that they feel irritated with me because I see it, I hear it, and I know it. I just know it from experience. So I've been super duper sad about it. I don't know how to tone it down. In 8th grade, it was like that. I stopped. I stopped being myself. I don't know how to tone this down. I genuinely don't. If someone just told me, to shut up, I wouldn't know what to do. What do you want me to do? You want me to just, flip the off button? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I have friends, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sound selfish or greedy. I have friends. I have a friend group. But we're not like that. Because we're all so separated from each other. Besides a few. A few people, they actually, try to, make an effort with our friendship. But with my other friends, it's like oil and water. They don't mix. Actually, that's because of polar and non-polar particles. They don't, oil and water doesn't mix because It like dissolves like. Polar dissolves polar, non-polar. Okay, I need to stop. This is why I literally get made fun of in first period because of science. But my friends, they send me stuff. They talk to me. They joke around with me. But I know it's a mask because they do the same thing with other people and then they turn to me and they're like, I hate them. But you just did that with me. You just joked around like that with me and then turned to somebody else. So how do I know you're not saying that about me? Well, I know they are. Because I already know one of my friends who I would say is my best friend, but not since I found this out. At the beginning of this is so confusing saying beginning, middle, beginning, end. At the middle of the beginning of the year, semester, whatever it's called, I found out that one of my closest friends talked crap about me over petty drama. Petty drama! That's all it took for her to be like, yeah, I hate her. She's so passive aggressive. She didn't say hate, but yeah, that's all it took was some petty drama. And if people can say stuff like that to my face, I know they say it behind my back. Because my other friend, who I've been having issues with lately, says stuff like that to my face. Calls me dramatic and sensitive and says, girl, I can't do this with you. Like, you get upset at everything I say. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going with this. I'm lost, okay? I'm lost in this abyss, and no one's gonna help me out because no one cares. No one cares. No one cares about people until until they feel like, oh, it would make me feel better about myself if I was nice to this person. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a few people that I feel like are actual real friends to me. Like people that don't go to my high school and the real people that do go to my high school. But my other friends are so fake, I can see through them. They're this fake that I can see through their plastic, brain. Like, I can see through it. And this water is all the hatred they feel with me, and this air is all the fakeness and kindness that they display towards me, even though this water is their hatred for me. I don't fit in anywhere. I don't even fit in with my friends, my close friends. I am so, I don't fit in anywhere. I don't fit in with the weird, I hate when people call the people weird kids, but weird kids. I don't fit in with the popular kids. I don't even fit in with my close friends because I'm too annoying. Like, I say stuff and I'm like, that is so embarrassing. What are you doing? Because I know that's how other people feel about me. Like, people can't tell me they haven't at least thought I'm annoying once, because I know they do. I don't fit in anywhere. And these last few weeks where people have been stressed about finals, I know that they feel that way about me, because when you're really stressed, that's when you reveal how you really feel. So I know that people don't like me, and it's okay. It's okay, guys. I'm gonna let it out. 'Cause I'm weird, and I'm nerdy, and I'm not the standard, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. Because I'm only a kid. I'm just a kid. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. I'm just a kid. I'm only a kid. And I have to remind myself that these people who are mean to me, they're just a kid too, right? They're still figuring out who they are. So I cannot judge them just because of how they've been mean, because they're still figuring out, they're still figuring out who they are, and I'm still figuring out who I am. But if I'm being honest, I don't think I want to figure out who I am, because I don't think I like who I am. And I don't think, no matter how, because I feel like I'm supposed to already know where I'm supposed to be, but I don't. And I don't think I ever will, and I don't think I'll ever like myself. So that's my issue right now. And it's Christmas time, but okay, this is about to get like a bit deeper, but there's no family to spend Christmas with. My dad has a whole new family with his girlfriend, and my mom's side of the family doesn't talk to us anymore. And my dad's I can't even say it. My dad's side of the family, they don't really care about me anymore because my dad's girlfriend has new kids. Not new kids, but like my dad has new kids, which is his girlfriend's kids, but they're not his actual kids. But you guys know what I'm saying. Like they have like new little ones to like love, and I'm just like the weird, quirky teenager who just like is too annoying. So yeah, guys. Okay, so that's the realness of how freshman year has been, and it's not just the school. Okay, like I'd probably fit in more at this school than I would any other school. This school is a really good school. There's a lot of people here, not my room. There's a lot of people there, but this is how I am anywhere. I do not fit anywhere. I am an outsider and an outcast wherever I go. People will first look at me and they'll think I'm a bully or I'm popular or basic, but I'm not, because they'll get to know me and they'll be like, ew, and then they'll become all that. Like, people will think I'm the rude one when they first meet me, but then they'll show their true colors and they'll be like, oh, yeah, you're definitely not popular. What's wrong with that? What is wrong? Like, what is wrong with not being well known at school? Nothing. So I'm just gonna sit in my room and rot and play Roblox and die. So yeah, that's why I haven't been my throat. That's why I have not been posting, because there's nothing interesting about my life. I wake up late because I sleep through all my alarms. I wake up late, I brush my teeth, I get dressed, I do my hair. I don't even have motivation to do my makeup because I wake up too late. I go to school, I get reminded of how annoying I am. I go home, I eat dinner, I watch TV with my mom, I go to bed, and I redo the cycle. Like, nobody understands it. Like, they're like, oh, you're not that weird, but like, I don't fit in anywhere. Nobody, like, I don't fit in with anybody. I've not met anybody who I know for sure would actually accept me, because I go to school and I put on this mask in front of everybody. This mask of someone who I wish I could be, right? I put on this like bubbly mask, like I'm so happy and I love everybody and I'm cracking jokes and I'm like being sarcastic, and I don't even know like if it's a mask or if it's real, because I've been making up new versions of myself to fit in ever since I was in 3rd grade, 2nd grade, whatever. I've been doing it my entire life, and I don't know if I'm real or if I'm just a figment of my imagination. But I know that this feeling isn't going to last forever, and that I am going to find who I am, and I'm going to make better friendships. I'm going to make stronger friendships with the good friends I have now, and that is all that matters. All that matters is that I continue being me, and I really try to not shut down who I am, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. So, yeah. that is the really big conflict that I have right now. And it's been stuck in my head. And I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like my days have been going on loop since, I know this is going to sound like a freaking crazy movie scene, since the Friday of the first week after Thanksgiving break. That's when people started to be super rude to me. And it's been on a loop for weeks, for the 3 weeks. And if my break goes bad, I don't know. Like, I'm supposed to go shopping tomorrow, but I can't vlog, so that'll suck. But, I mean, Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy. So, I mean, I have to spend Christmas with my dad, his stupid girlfriend, and my mom. But I want to spend Christmas with my mom and my dad. Because I don't want to spend Christmas with a girl, not even a girl, like, I have to spend Christmas with this girl who I know would literally bully me in high school. Like, she's so, ugh, but I'm just ready to fit in. I just want to fit in. I'm tired of there being a square box where people have to check off how you're supposed to act. I want to be able to be in that box where I'm checked off to where, oh, Emily is safe. Emily fits in. They put me in the little box. So, I keep saying so, but that is the huge issue, and that's what has been really impacting my mental health this freshman year, is how am I supposed to balance happiness with realness? I don't know. 6'7". That concludes, not the video, but this part of the video. Hi guys, I'm back. I just wanted to share with you guys how it's really been at the end of the first semester, because, you know, almost the entire full semester was good. It was just this last little bit where people started acting so fake. And so I just wanted to, like, share my journey, because I feel like other people are going through this too, and I hope it's not just me, but it is probably just me, you know, like, it's probably just me. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I am still upset, even though this is different filming, but I'm always going to be upset, right? Like, depression never goes away. I can't just magically become better if I get better friends or if I build stronger friendships. I'm always going to be sad, but I'm okay with it, because maybe after thinking about how I've been feeling the last few weeks, it will actually help me figure out myself. Maybe, slightly, possibly. So this does conclude this video. Bye, guys. Remember, if you are different, it's okay. It's okay if you're different. Everybody's different. Bye.